You are about to listen to an exclusive interview on Maximum Threshold Radio. Thanks for listening to us at MaximumThreshold.net. Horns up, fists in the air.
All right, this is Beavis for MaximumThreshold.net. We're hanging out with Ethan Brosh. Ethan, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Doing great. Thanks so much for having me, Dave.
All right, excellent. So, yeah, Ethan's going to be playing tonight here at Mexicali in Teaneck. He's actually warming up right now. Very arpeggiatic. That's cool. Awesome. So, yeah, Ethan, so what are you going to be doing this set? What kind of material?
I'll be doing a lot of stuff from my new record, obviously. It's called Live the Dream. It's my second instrumental record, and it will be a mix of tunes from my first instrumental record.
What was that title?
That was Out of Oblivion, which was released back in 2009. Had George Lynch playing on it, and Greg Howe, and Mike Mangini, who's the drummer of Dream Theater. And yeah, so it's going to be a combination of a bunch of that stuff, and I'm going to rip off a few of George Lynch's licks tonight.
Oh, yeah? All right. Doesn't everyone?
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. So you went to school with Mike, or did we see your professor at Berkeley?
No, because he's a drummer and I'm a guitar player, so
right.
I just knew him around Berkeley, and even, yeah, just right when I started Berkeley, I used to see him there and see clinics of his, and somehow I just asked him to play on the record, and actually, you know what? Now I remember, at some point he asked me to go on tour with the Missing Persons because he played with them.
Yeah, Bazio took over for Bazio, right?
Yeah, something like that, but I ended up not doing it because the singer actually found another guitar player at the same time, so I didn't end up doing it, but that's how I got to know Mike Mangini, and then he ended up playing on my record.
Sweet.
Such a long time ago, because I mean, the record came out in 2009. I remember Mike Mangini, we recorded Mike Mangini back in December of 2005.
Right.
So it's already
Isn't that crazy, man?
Yeah,
Fucking A.
yeah.
So you must have been 10 when you made that record, right?
Yep, pretty much. Or a little bit younger, actually. I think like 7.
7, all right. Yeah, Ethan's actually born local here, so he's a local guy here in Suffern, New York, but he actually relocated to Israel, right?
I guess I don't sound really local.
Yeah, I was going to say, man.
But yeah, you know what? There's just something about this area that even though I didn't grow up here, every time I drive by this area, there's something in me that just feels like home, and I just can't explain it, but there's just something about this New York, New Jersey area here.
Maybe it's the multiple kosher delis, you know what I'm saying? We got the good shit here, bro.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? Wait, is that a custom guitar strap you got there?
It is, yeah.
Who made that?
It's a company, I think they're called Strap Graphics.
Right.
I think their website is strapgraphics.com.
That's cool.
And yeah, I mean, you can make whatever strap you want. It's a pretty cool company. I hope they survive because it's a great concept, a really great concept. So yeah, this is just the album cover, Live the Dream. People are like, well, you have yourself on your, you put yourself on your strap. I'm like, well, it's my album cover, so it's not like took pictures of myself just to put on my strap.
Right. Yeah, it's like the guy in my band. We named the band after him and shit, just to fucking fulfill his fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? His musicianship, let's call it. It's so good.
I hear you.
So what kind of gear are you using?
I play through the ISP Technologies Theta. They make Theta is an amplifier, and they have a few different versions of it. They have a head and a combo and a rack mount preamp, and a year or two ago they came out with a pedal version of it, and the pedal is just it sounds just like the head, and it's a lot smaller, and I can go into their tiny power amp, and that's pretty much what I'm using here tonight, and it's just great stuff. So for any guitar player out there, check out ISP Technologies.
Right.
Great company.
Are you sponsored by them, or?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. How long have you been with them?
A few years, actually, and it's not that, I say all these things because I'm, sponsored by them, but it's because I went to get a sponsorship just because I love the gear. I love the equipment.
Right.
Yeah.
You've been to NAMM lately, or have you been to any of the NAMMs?
I go to NAMM every year, so yeah, I'll be there this January.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
we're always there too, so maybe we'll hit you up and
awesome.
Give you a little interview, a little more promotion.
I'll be playing for ISP, so you can come check us.
Oh, sweet, definitely. So I see you're using Fender. Is that your primary guitar, or are you using other gear?
This is my primary live guitar for the past 2 years, maybe.
Right on.
This is a Fender HM Strat, and they used to make them in 1988 and 89. Great guitars. This was Fender's answer to all the 80s Ibanez's and Charvels and Jacksons and all that stuff.
The Steve Vai with the handle.
Yeah, exactly. So that was Fender's answer to it, and they only made them for, just a couple of years. Great guitars, they sound great, and this one is just so comfortable that I just can't play anything else live nowadays.
And you sleep with it too, right?
I do, yeah. It makes me feel more comfortable.
That's cool. Look at this guy ripping it up, man. He's warming up. Yeah, there's another band before him, so we just have a few more minutes, definitely. So anyway, what's the tour that you're on now? Is this the first date, or?
This is the third date.
The third date, okay.
So we did 2 shows. We did a show at Webster Hall in New York City.
Right on. How'd that go, man?
Went really well. Huge stage, beautiful venue.
How was the sound?
Actually, the sound was amazing because it's such a good room. And it just sounded really good. I enjoyed it. I mean, I didn't feel like I played really well that night, but that's a different story. That's so random. You can never predict it.
Right.
And then the night after, we played at the legendary Dobbs in Philadelphia.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So it was our first time in Philadelphia for everyone, so we really enjoyed going, to climb the stairs that Rocky climbed and doing all that stuff.
Nice.
But yeah, looking forward to tonight.
Did you meet any chicks named Adrian by any chance?
Adrian, who? Oh, Adrian.
We got him.
Gotcha.
So anyway, yeah, man. So you're just on the Jakey Lee tour, or are you doing other shows? Primarily.
At the moment, I'm on the Jakey Lee tour, and then going to NAMM, playing for ISP, and then in February I'm gonna do a bunch of Drum Wars dates that are being booked at the moment. I think they already booked 2 dates, February 20th and 21st in Buffalo and Rochester.
Cool, man.
So we're back to Drum Wars after this.
Sweet. So you're pretty booked till next year, into next year. Do you have any breaks, or what's up?
I mean, yeah, it's not like
for writing and such, or?
I'm always writing whenever inspiration hits.
Right. That's cool.
But yeah, I need to be home to write, because when I'm on the road, it's usually we just hang out and deal with whatever we need to deal with, and I don't even get to play guitar. The fact that I'm actually warming up now, it's something very rare. It doesn't usually happen, but I don't know, the last couple of shows, I don't feel like I played as well as I should have, so I'm trying to take it a little bit more seriously today.
Right, I know what you mean, man. Yeah, I know. It's especially, people like us school musicians, we always have to be on the top of our game.
Yeah.
Because, we always think of our teacher, scolding us for not doing well, That's always, the back. So they did their job, I guess, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
You know what I mean? So cool, man. And then also, I see that you had Rhino on from Manowar.
Yeah.
On one of your albums.
It wasn't on my albums. I was actually on his album.
Oh, on his album. Oh, cool, man.
Yeah.
Did you wear a loincloth during the recordings, man?
That's funny, yeah. That's funny.
Was it gator skin from Housecore Records, Phil Anselmo?
It was very metal and steel and doom and the sword of blood and guts. And,
sweet.
So
sick, dude.
It was that band Angels of Babylon. We made 2 records. It was Rhino's band. At first we had Dave Ellefson from Megadeth with us, and he recorded with us the first record. And once we released the first record, he went back to Megadeth. So it didn't work out for us because we just lost him when he went back to Megadeth. But me, as a big Megadeth fan, was really happy that it was back there. And I just played lead guitars on these records, lead guitars and nylon string guitars. But Rhino actually played all the rhythm guitars.
Oh,
so
sick!
Just all the information out there is really wrong, and so that's why if anyone's asking me about it, I just tell them it's just me playing nylon string guitars.
Well, that's why we're here. We're here to straighten it all out, man. You know. So that's cool. So yeah, so you were on tour with Ingve here. You know. That's,
Yeah,
That's
a year
how did
ago.
that fucking come about?
It was through my management,
Right.
and it's one of those things. Like, the only one thing that I like about the music industry is the fact that you just never know what to expect and what's around the corner. I mean, I didn't even know about this until like 2 months ago.
Right.
I just found out about this 2 months ago, and I found out about the Inva tour 2 months before the Inva tour. And Inva tour was so much fun. It was crazy. It was the schedule was so messed up because
Right.
you know we would play a show and have to drive 10 hours. And like the Jackie Lee tour is routed a lot better.
Right.
The Inva tour was just I don't know what the reasons were to book it like that.
Oh,
but it
we
was-
found out the reason because he actually tours in his Porsches, so he drives his Porsches as long as he can.
It's a Ferrari. man.
Ferrari, whatever
Ferrari,
the fuck
you
it
gotta
is,
know,
man.
Inva drives a Ferrari. You know how pissed he would be right now if he heard you. So like,
What do you mean? It's not the same?
no comment there. No comment.
This is not Ethan Brosh. So, all right, cool, man. So, excellent, man. So, how many songs are you going to be playing tonight? How long?
We're gonna play for about 40 minutes.
Right.
So, however many songs that is, I didn't
Right.
count them. So.
Right. Okay. So, yeah, play. Step
So
up
it's
the
either-
metronome.
It's either like 8 or 9 songs or one Dream Theater song. So.
Back to the Mike Mangini fucking comment there. All right, cool. So, yeah, we'd like to thank you. And you know what we'd like you to do is do a little promo ID for us.
Oh yeah, awesome.
So, yeah, just say your name, say you're listening to MaximumThreshold.net, and say something sick at the end, man.
All right.
Go for it.
You're listening to. Oh.
Maximum Threshold with
Yeah.
Dominici and Mike Strong.
This is Ethan Brosh, and you're listening to MaximumThreshold.net. Check it out.
Yeah, perfect, bro. Perfect. Nice, man. Yeah, so we appreciate it, man. Thanks for having us, and we're going to check you out and take a few pictures for our website. Is that okay with you?
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you, Ethan, man. We'll see you later. MaximumThreshold.net. Thanks.
You have just listened to an exclusive interview on Maximum Threshold Radio. Thanks for listening, and please visit us at MaximumThreshold.net.